So, how was my weekend, you ask? Oh, and Kathy, I saw you sent me that friend request on Facebook, but because, I don't know if you saw on the page where I had that stalker chick down in Miami. It's like single white female, so I can't have any Facebook friends. I'm the one actual person. Maybe I could get on like Inside Edition or something though, because I'm probably the only person. Even the Biggest Loser probably has like one friend, or their relative would be a friend. There surely isn't anybody else that doesn't have any friends. None. Because if I have any friends, if the stalker sees them, the stalker will start stalking the friends. Anyway, so what I'm doing, girl, is I do have the longer leash on today. And what I want you guys to think of, and I'm going to have a whole section in a little bit, would I be able to go to a foreign country where I didn't speak the language and be able to have some idea, due to the fact there was a level of predictability, what these people wanted? That's what you have to say to yourself if you're going to be the trainer. What I did right there was very deliberately got that leash unhooked, and you're going to see this dog is going to get better about it. But what I'm doing now, what I'm saying now is, again, we've done a little walk and everything. I need to start shaping the behavior of heel. So I've got my finger like this. And I talk about this all the time, but you haven't seen this before. But I'm controlling the slack with this hand, and my job. I've got two jobs. My job right there was to force that dog forward. And don't kid yourself that I wasn't holding that pager down. I don't expend any energy putting pressure on the leash without augmenting it with the pager. Write that down, Summer. Summer's like, oh, correct. I say that all the time. I just don't maybe necessarily say it like that, but we'll figure it out and write it down.
All right.
This is going to be a great week. All right, so I'm controlling my slack. You see the leash is not, but I'm still doing nothing. When I talked about that little circle to, impede on the dog or direct. So anyway, this was this down. Even my behavior there. And we're going to have to get to the point. And this dog is as hinky as I've seen. Down. You see what my behavior right then was? I even, it needs to be, come back, Billy Joe, come back. Not get out of my face, Billy Joe. Everything even about my body language. If I went down, good, I'm adding my pager, good, yay. And I'm not really working down, good, yay, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, this dog already knew what down was. I just added the pager to the dynamic. Yay. What I'm doing right there, I've got to have a dog that I can put pressure on the leash, if the case may be, and the dog doesn't get all hinky. All right, the new Kelly's taken on a very redneck thing. I don't know if you guys saw my video where I said, if you never accidentally had it too high, you ain't been using one long. The new Kelly's kind of redneck. But everything I'm doing right now is very deliberate. I am using this as a means to control the slack. But I'm not doing weird, hinky behavior. I seem to know what I'm doing. And that's what you guys have to think if we need to write that down too. Think it. Seem to know what you're doing. I seem to know where I'm going. I'm walking with a sense of purpose. Any resistance by me is met with, when I was bringing my hand forward, and that's going to go back to later when I say we're bringing our hands forward. When I was doing that, I was putting the pressure on the paper. My hand was going here. We need to have that in the drawing too, Summer. That could be more of my drawing. You see, she gave me a little bit of a hinky look right there, so that says to me, time to start acting even more indifferent. down. Yay! With a dog like this. Yay! Yay! That is your protocol. If me saying yay, all right, look, this is the Bill Jack. Oh, Summer, I can make little Bill Jack
bones.
sculptures.
Cute.
Better yet. But look at the dog's body language, completely relaxed and facing me. So honestly, me doing this is, one, you need to look at why I always stand like this. But two,
I don't know.
she doesn't stay down, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. Don't even think about it. She was thinking about getting hinky on that dog. Oh, man, that says to me. And already, while Summer went in the house to get the manners minder, she went down to the pond by herself. I only had the nick on about 40, but I did go tap, tap, and got her to come back over here. And why? One, because that dog knows that that's me doing that. And two, I'm not kidding myself, that again, I'm suppressing, containing, and managing this aggression. The only way to, don't you dare get into the manners minder, son. I'll tell you what, we don't train 13-year-old dogs with the manners minder. Look at her. Oh no, that'll be record breaking. Oh, then we can have it on, YouTube, Summer. The world's oldest dog trained.
Yeah.
Started training when it was 13. She's like, I pitch a lot.
Probably be great.
I pitch a lot of stories.
She'll do great.
She weeds out the bad ones. All right, you guys, we'll be right back with the repump.